It's Monday, brothers, and that means one thing. We're going back down that rumor hole again. And today, I want to talk a little bit more. You guessed it. Space Marines, more combat patrols, Templars, Salamanders, even more stuff on the horizon for them. Also, a little bit about the leagues of Votan, and maybe, just maybe, little hints at Christmas box sets also going forward. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. As always, please remember, rumors are rumors. They're not facts. Take them for what they are. Rumors. Rumors equal lies. They are nothing proving anything. The only way we'll know if anything turns out to be real if when Games Workshop post about it over on their social media sites or they post about it on a reveal social. Please remember, rumors are rumors. They are not facts. Now let's start off with one of the big things, and of course it's Space Marines. We've been absolutely barking on about this now for the past couple of months, and today I'm hearing even more rumors around more combat patrols, Space Wolves, Salamanders, Black Templars, which is getting me very, very excited as a son of Dawn. Now, for those people who have no idea what's going on, I always like to mention this at the start because I get a bunch of questions in the video for those people who don't know. So, what's been going on in the Rumorverse is that apparently the first founding chapters are all supposed to be getting brand new combat patrols. So that's a new Ultramarine one, Imperial Fist one, Salamander one, Raven Guard one, Iron Hand one, White Scar one. The Black Templars, of course, are going to get one with their new codex. The Space Wolves, which we'll go into in a second, are going to get one with their codex that's just been released. Blood Angels, Dark Angels, they've got their new combat patrols, but a bunch of new combat patrols for the ones who don't really have their codex is about to happen. We've gone through some of those in the past. Some will feature new characters that have been rumored. The Jetbite White Scar guy. Some will feature old characters. Some will have like no HQ characters. They'll have HQs in there, but not HQ characters. It's just depending where you fall in the combat patrol rumorverse. Now, what I'm hearing is that there is going to be another one added to this, and that is the Salamander one I want to discuss now. So when it comes to the Salamander combat patrol, the rumors I'm hearing around it is that the HQ choice is going to be Adrax Agatone, the already established character for the Salamanders. Now, the new Salamander character I'm hearing about, of course, is Forge Father Vulcan Hestan, but apparently he's not going to be in this combat patrol. Looks like he's going to be sold separately, or probably maybe he could be in its own like Salamander Battle Force if they get that. Again, that's just pure speculation on the Salamander Battle Force, but the combat patrol rumor I'm hearing is going to be Adrax. There's supposed to be an Invader ATV in there. I like to call it the Mario Kart. So there is going to be a vehicle in there. There's going to be apparently one 5-man squad of Infernus Marines. Those are the ones with the flamers, which makes sense for Salamanders. There's supposed to be an Eradicator squad in there. Again, the Melter Gravis boys, which makes complete sense. And apparently there's supposed to be an Assault Intercessor squad in that box set as well. A 5-man Assault Intercessor squad. So one 5-man Assault Intercessor squad, one 5-man Inferno squad, one 3-man Gravis Eradicator squad, one Invader ATV, and of course Adrax Agatone as the HQ choice for those Salamanders. Salamander players, let me know what you think. Is that good? Is that bad for you? I'm not really a fan of the Invader ATV personally, but I would love to get your feedback on there. Of course, I would have loved Vulcan Hestan, the new model, to be in there instead of Adrax, but I guess it is what it is, right, if the rumor turns out to be true. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the glorious Sons of Dawn, the Black Templars. Apparently, this is all coming out in August. I've heard that it's supposed to be a dual release with the Grey Knight on the 9th of August, which I hope it's true, right? I want to believe this, but yes, they are going to be getting a brand new combat patrol, just like the Grey Knight's got a brand new combat patrol with theirs. So the HQ choice I'm hearing for the Black Templars inside their combat patrol is none other than the Emperor's Champion, which I think is absolutely incredible. I love him in the narrative. I love his model on the tabletop. Maybe his rules are not that good, or I see some people complain about it, but I think it's a cool model. It's all about rule of cool for me. I like it. Apparently, there's going to be one 3-man squad of Blade Guard in there. So the Emperor's Champion, one squad of Blade Guard. There's supposed to be a 5-man squad of Sword Brethren inside the box set as well, which I absolutely adore. Sword Brethren are probably my favorite models a part of the Black Templar range. Everything that GW did with a refresh of them is just 10 out of 10. And the last big unit in there apparently is going to be a 10-man Crusader squad. So one 10-man Crusader squad, one 5-man Sword Brethren squad, one 3-man Blade Guard squad, all being led by the Emperor's Champion. It seems good to me. I think it's a pretty cool box set to jump in with if you're new to the Black Templars. It covers all the bases: Blade Guard, Sword Brethren, Crusaders, the Emperor's Champion, a really cool choice, HQ to lead them. Let me know what you think. Is it good? Is it bad, Black Temple players? Did you expect more? Did you want more? Is it better than the old one, or is the old one that is still on sale right now still better? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I was going to talk about the Space Wolf Combat Patrol, but I just realized we all know what the Space Wolf Combat Patrol is, right? I think Auspex did a video on this because it's actually inside of the Codex. But for those people who don't want to know, just briefly, it's going to be like the battle leader. There's 5 Wolfguard Terminators in there. There's a 5-man squad of Wolfen, if I'm not mistaken, and a 10-man squad of Bloodclaws. That's everything inside of the Space Wolf Combat Patrol. I'm not really sure if it's actually released. I really should actually search it before I record this bit of the video to see if released on the GW website. But, you know, I'm too lazy to sleep, so that is just me. I'm moving on to the Leagues of Votan stuff, and apparently in the Leagues of Votan community, I'm a hater of the Leagues of Votan. But then again, this is coming from Reddit, and you can't really trust Reddit people because they're all karma farmers. Listen, I don't hate Leagues of Votan. They're just not to my taste, right? They're not Space Marines. Space Marines are my go-to. They're my golden goose. I love them. I love all armies in Warhammer 40,000, but, you know, Space Marines are always going to be at the top of my stuff. Now, I've been talking about for years that there is going to be a Leagues of Votan 2.0 refresh. The reason I say this, the reason I've been talking about this for so long, is that when I was hearing rumors around the Eldar 2.0 refresh, which turned out to be all the Phoenix Lords and stuff, I was hearing whispers that Leagues of Votan were going to get something of the same. Sadly, I've heard nothing more on that. Is it a dead rumor? Was it a fake rumor? I don't know. Like I always say, rumors are rumors. Rumors are lies, right? But I have started to hear a few more things trickle from the Whisperverse. The other week I mentioned like an archivist evaluator or something, and I put like an image up in the background which apparently the weapon is going to feature on that model. It's kind of a Necron looking weapon, and now I'm hearing apparently there's some type of ground shaker, if I'm not mistaken, a ground shaker type of weapon that is also coming for the Leagues of Votan. I'm not sure if it's a vehicle. The way it was described to me was more like an infantry heavy weapon vehicle, if that makes sense. Oh, I should say an infantry heavy weapon kit, if that makes sense. I have no idea how it's going to work. Well, if it's called a ground shaker, then I'm guessing it shakes the ground, right, and causes like seismic weapons or discharges or something that, you know, wreaks havoc on vehicles and troops in its way. But I'm hearing more and more stuff for them. At least 2 things coming for the Leagues of Votan, which we'll probably see, if I'm not mistaken, this Friday with the big reveal show. I'm going to do a full breakdown of the reveal show probably around Tuesday or Wednesday this week and really give my thoughts and theories into that. But Leagues of Votan players, I'm hearing at least more than 1 release for you. So you're getting 2 at least, right? You are the Black Templars of this edition. You're at least getting 2 models for your release this edition. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully you do get more vehicles, more characters, more everything, right? Hopefully that happens for you. And let's talk a little bit about Christmas box sets, because there has been a few whispers. If you want to take these, then really bring out your buckets of salt. Now, of course, there's always going to be a Space Marine one. So let's write the Space Marine one off. I'm hearing there is going to be a Chaos one, which, again, the rumors are all floating around. There's nothing really foundation to set this in at this moment in time. But another box set I heard about, potentially, is going to be a Tyranid-themed Christmas box set that would have monster models in there, like big monsters in there. Like it's going to be packed out with some of the big, like Screamer Killers and stuff. That's what I'm hearing a part of that. It's not really going to feature like a bunch of like Horde mechanic theme models in there. It is going to be like a big monster Tyranid box. Like picture it like the Imperial Knight box, but Tyranid level, if that makes sense. Like the big boys of the Tyranid forces inside that box, which if it turns out true, that excites me, because Tyranids have some absolutely fantastic looking monster models, and I can't wait to see what comes out with that box. Anyway, enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any questions, post them below. I'll do my best to try and answer them. But remember, rumors are rumors. Take them for what they are. All bloody lies, right? All lies, not facts. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, evening, night, way around the world. And bye-bye.